US tour special. We're going to catch up with a band who actually only live about an hour away, I think, in Sacramento. I'm very, very happy to welcome the Deftones down to Headbangers Ball, and I've got Chino and Stefan joining me here. So welcome down to the show, guys. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Yep, I'm fine. I'm glad to be here. It's such a great lineup here. Now, just to start off with, because you're a new band to us in Europe, could you give us a little bit of a history of the Deftones?
Well, we've been playing for, what, 7 years now. Started out just him and I were good friends. We used to skateboard together when we were young. And I knew him from the neighborhood. And then our drummer, he went to junior high school with him. So we started playing together. We skated with him, too. So we all kind of introduced each other, you know, one another, kept playing and playing, you know, doing the garage thing forever. And then just started getting out of town, started playing here in the Bay Area. And, you know, all over the place. And now, you know, just finally just paid off. You know, we got signed, and then we've just been playing ever since, you know, trying to do it, trying to make it.
You've been touring in support of your debut album, Adrenaline, and these shows that you've been doing with Ozzy, are these the biggest shows that you've ever played?
Oh, by far. Definitely. If we were doing stuff like this on our own, we'd already been huge long ago. But no, this is beautiful. Look at that.
How are you enjoying the challenge of playing to these really big crowds? You've been on the road with him for about a month, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been about 3.5 weeks, and at first I was a little, you know, I was concerned, but now I just love it. I just love seeing all those people, you know. I mean, I love small clubs, but seeing thousands of people, it doesn't beat that feeling. You can't beat it.
It's kind of different, you know, because we're used to being in people's faces all the time, you know, playing, you know, it's like right there when the kids are in your face, and it's like, you know, they give a lot of energy to you. Yeah. And with this tour, you know, you say you're, you know, 10 feet from, you know, the first person, you know, in the front row, so it's a little different. It's a little harder at first, but instead of getting the energy from the crowd, you kind of just get it from the, you know, the other bandmates and stuff, and then you just, you know, build it from there, and then, you know, the crowd can usually catch on that, and it's been doing good for us. It's cool.
So does Adrenaline sum up the Deftones live experience?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's what happens. You know, we go on stage, and, you know, you kind of feel like, you know, bland because you've just been sitting around all day, and, like, I mean, the second I feel, you know, I hear, you know, the first note from the guitar and everything, I just get filled up, and I'm just ready to go. And that's pretty much how everybody, you know, works out.
Now, you guys have toured with Bad Brains as well. Have they been a big influence on you, kind of early Bad Brains stuff?
Oh, yeah. I think they're an influence on everybody as well. I mean, they're just legendary. I mean, they were doing stuff long before. I mean, even they have stuff out that's now still ahead of its time, you know.
Totally.
You know, I love them.
Good. Alrighty, well, we'll talk to the guys some more in just a moment, but in fact, we're going to go and see the video that's gone down very well on Headbangers Ball in Europe. You guys will be pleased to know. Check it out from the debut album, Adrenaline. We're going to check out Deftones with 7 Words. Appearance on Headbangers Ball here in Oakland on the Ozzy Osbourne US tour. I've got Stefan and Chino with me still, and going over to Chino now for a question about the lyrics. Having listened to the album and enjoyed it immensely, it seems to me that a lot of the songs are about boredom and frustration. Did you kind of get a lot of things out of your system by writing those songs?
Yeah, I did. I mean, it wasn't, you know, I wasn't going through so much pain. It's not like, you know, it seems like, you know, a lot of people complaining. I wasn't really complaining too much. It's just a lot of my influences, vocal influences and lyrical influences are like, you know, a lot of the stuff like that, like Dave Gahan from Depeche Mode. He was like one of my favorite songwriters, and you know, I just took a lot of influence from that, and you know, I go through a lot of stuff every day, you know, trying to deal with life, but it's not all that bad. It's great. It's getting a lot better. I'm getting a lot more happy.
Good, because a lot of the songs on the album Adrenaline are actually quite old now, aren't they? How much have you changed as a band since they were written?
Well, we're just getting tighter, you know. The longer you play, the tighter you get. I mean, I mean, all the heavier stuff's just getting heavier, and, you know, we're just still keeping all the dynamics, you know, and getting more, you get more of a grasp of how to control it all, you know. That's what we're, you know, doing. That's the one thing we're learning how to do, though, you know, the longer we're together, you know, and stuff like that. But, yeah, they're not, half the songs aren't that old. Yeah, we came up with, let's say, half of them before the record, and the other half.
I think that we have. And that was when I was, you know, I was really angry then, you know, because you get a lot of flack from, you know, just other bands, you know, and other, I mean, especially, you know, the cops and everything. I was going through a lot of stuff. You know, when you're young, you know, when you're a lot younger, you go through that, and you start getting kind of pissed at it all.
Now you're pretty old. You're 22, you know. You're pretty old.
What are the lyrics on that song, by the way, in the chorus? Can you?
Suck.
It is Suck, right. Good. So very quickly, You're a band that, to me, that crosses a lot of boundaries. I mean, you're being played on 120 Minutes and Alternative Nation America on Headbangers Ball in Europe. Where do you see yourselves kind of fitting in overall? You're the metal one in the band, aren't you?
Well, no, that's what I grew up on. I listen to everything, you know. I listen to everything from classical to, you know, pop. I even kind of like country now. Afraid to say, damn.
So is there long hair under there? No. All right.
I got it here.
So just very quickly, just to finish off with Chino, we'd really like to know when you're going to come over to Europe, because like I said, we had a huge response to the video for 7 Words, and obviously a lot of bands like Fear Factory and Machine Head saying what a great band you are. So when can we hope to see you on tour in Europe?
I hope, you know, as soon as possible. I think we're going to try to do something with Sepultura there. They're talking about they want to take us there really bad, and I would like to go with them really bad. So maybe we'll see, you know, you know, with Sepultura, I hope. You know, right now we're just trying to figure it out, and hopefully it'll come together soon.
That would be awesome. That gets my vote, definitely.
Yes, it would.
Okay, thank you to the Deftones, Chino and Stefan, and check out...
Max, Rob, Christian. Thanks a lot, guys.
And remember to check out the debut album, Adrenaline. It's out now, killer record, and we're just finishing up the first part of the show right now, so I'll let you guys go off and get ready for your show tonight, and taking us into our break right now, and after that we're going to be hooking up with the guys from Korn, so see you after the break.
Watch your